Cybertron, the Tripredacus Council, Sea-Clamp, Ramhorn, and Predacon.
The Tripredacus Council appreciates your interest, Galavar.
We too have heard rumors of the information encoded on that gold disk.
But that relic is in the care of the Science Ministry, and they are notoriously guarded. It would not be easy to access.
You misunderstand. I didn't intend to ask. My followers will breach the Science Ministry's research center and overpower whatever guards may be in place.
You losers think you got some fight in ya? Come at me! Running away? Weren't you listening? I told you to come at me!
No!
No? What are you, a coward? You deserve death!
Please, don't!
The Frag?
Stun him and be done with it.
We don't leave witnesses.
If all goes to plan, it won't matter. No one will be able to find or follow us. There is no pride in killing an opponent that doesn't fight back. Not that you have much pride to begin with.
You sure you want to push my buttons?
Hey! We're on a clock! Simultaneously, operatives at the great shipyard of Voss will acquire a transwarp-capable starcraft, while at the same time sabotaging the other transwarp craft to delay pursuit.
It's so loud.
Isn't it glorious? Such beautiful destruction.
Those louds are pretty, but not as pretty as what we think for.
So you would use the transwarp drive to escape to another time and then mine the disk for whatever secrets it may hold?
A bold plan. One that will surely fail.
I agree. This council does not give you permission to proceed.
You misunderstand. I'm not asking your permission either. I've already done it.
Galavar!
That name no longer suits me, Counselor. I have evolved. From now on, I only answer to the name Megatron. Like my namesake, I will lead our people to the glory you three pine for, but never had the strength to seize. If this disk contains all I believe it does, our victory is assured. Yes, our rise is at hand. When next we meet, you'll thank me, and then you will bow.
He was telling the truth. There's already been news of an attack on the Great Shipyard. Nearly every transwarp-capable ship on the planet has been destroyed.
That speck thinks we'll bow to him. To him!
Be calm. Galavar's initiative may well serve our cause, but he does not have the temperament to truly lead. He doesn't play the long game.
I agree. We see more than what is right in front of us, my friends. And that is why we will be prepared to take advantage of Galavar's success. Or his failure.
Meanwhile,
I warned you, I'm a little rusty.
You're a cybernetic being, you know. You should probably get that checked out.
This isn't how I expected to deliver your briefing, Primal.
Humor me, Rhinox. I like to keep in shape.
In shape? You're a cybernetic being, you know.
Walked right into that one.
But as to your update, good news. We're going to reach Hinkshanar 4 ahead of schedule.
Great!
You sound thrilled.
Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the efficiency.
But
I shouldn't even be on this ship, babysitting protoform pods with a skeleton crew. I should be on a peacekeeper ship where the action is.
So you want action?
Whoa! Rusty, huh?
In the old days, I would have knocked you down sooner. Should we continue?
Oh yeah. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate my promotion to captain. I just wish the mission were more interesting than delivering science experiments. We have a transwarp drive. We could be out exploring time as well as space.
Transwarp is strictly regulated for a reason, Captain. The dangers of contaminating the time stream are considerable.
Then why were the drives invented, Rhinox? Why were they installed on so many ships if not to be used? The universe is full of mysteries, and these could give us so many answers.
That's an unconventional line of reasoning, Primal. Maximal Command hates that kind of thing.
Which is part of why I'm on this ship. The monotony is meant to help me fall in line, and I don't like falling.
Nicely done.
Tied at 1 drop each. This is where it gets interesting.
Optimus Primal?
Go ahead.
We have a priority message coming from Cybertron, an alert specifically for Axelon.
Looks like it did get more interesting after all.
I've always been lucky. Thanks for the heads up, Nix. I'm on my way.
Oh, terrific. He's on his way. Everybody can relax. His Highness decided to join us on the bridge instead of taking his call in the gym.
The channel's still open, Rat Trap.
Scrap.
A few clicks later.
Optimus Primal, we have a complicated situation on our hands. There was an attack by Predacon separatists earlier today. They stole an artifact from the Science Ministry and...
What kind of artifact, Ironhide?
one rumored to contain sensitive information. What's more, the Separatists commandeered a transport-capable warship to make their escape. We believe they plan to escape through time, decode the relic's information, and act on it. We believe the fear of a ripple effect will keep them from directly meddling in time stream, but we can't see that for certain.
You want us to go after them?
How did you know?
We're a lightly armed research vessel. They're on a warship. You wouldn't have contacted us unless you had no other options.
After the attack, there were only a handful of transport-capable ships left to follow. Their stolen ship, and yours is the closest. I'm transmitting their trajectory now. Good luck.
You just had to go and wish that the mission was more interesting.
Everyone, to your stations! Rat Trap, has that data come through?
Yeah, and if it's on the money, we got about 2 clicks before they fly right past us.
Wait, if they have transport, why haven't they used it already? Are we sure they aren't already in the past?
They boosted their ship, kid. They won't even have the access codes. They can crack them, sure, but it'll take them some time, which is probably why they came here to the back end of the universe to do it.
That's one good thing about this squadron. No shipping lanes to worry about. Keep your foot on the gas, Nix. Be ready to pursue.
They're not gonna get past us. The Axelon can keep up with any ship ever made.
Let's hope so. Rhinox, just in case they get Transwarp online, I want a way to follow them. Can we do that?
I can whip up a signal log to use if we get close enough.
Cheetor, bring weapons online.
You do know most of our weapons are strictly for defense, right?
If there's one thing I've learned, it's that being ready to shoot first is a fantastic defense.
Oh yeah, with instincts like that, it's amazing they booted you out of the security forces, Captain.
Rat Trap.
Yeah, yell at me later. His short-range scanners are lighting up like crazy right now.
Nix, move to intercept. Cheetor, target the propulsion systems and fire when you have a clear shot.
Shouldn't we reach out to the Separatists and at least try to talk them into surrendering before firing on them?
Ordinarily, I'd agree with you, but we're massively outgunned. We need to hobble them while we have the chance.
Did you get your senses knocked out of the gym or what?
Fine. Let's just assume the worst about everyone then.
Megatron, these readings. There is a target lock on our thrusters?
What? Scold! Activate targeting countermeasures! Scorponok! Destroy them!
Come on, Nix. I thought you were supposed to be a good pilot.
Not now, Rat Trap.
What? Is it too much to ask not to be thrown out of my seat?
Would you rather get blasted and, Speaking of blasting, they're jamming our targeting sensors. Taking out their engines safely is going to be next to impossible. But maybe I'll get lucky.
What are you fools doing?
It's not my fault. They won't stay still long enough to get blasted, and Waspinator can't shake them.
They won't be a problem much longer. I've unlocked the transwarp drive. We can enter on space at any time, but unless you have a destination in mind, it could be disastrous.
I'm transferring the proper chronospatial coordinates to your station now.
Those coordinates seem familiar somehow. Where are we going?
To our destination, naturally. Yes. Sensors are going crazy. Optimus, they're firing up their transwarp drive.
You said you can lock onto their signal.
Well, yes, but I didn't think we'd actually do it. Being connected in unspace could tear the ship apart without the most precise mid-flight adjustments.
I can make these adjustments, Rhinox. We are not losing these Predacons.
You heard her. Link us up.
Well, at least it can't be as bad as them maneuvers.
Course set. Here we go.
Hey, I thought Rhinox said we were tethered together. I was wrong. This was so much worse.
Trying to concentrate over here.
They're still with us, Megatron. They're locked in our signal.
Impressive. Few pilots could pull a ship through such a maneuver intact. A shame we'll have to destroy them on the other side.
Let's just blast them now.
No! The physical laws of unspace are different. If you fire, you could destroy us in the process.
Did anyone else feel like they're floating outside the body like that?
It will be over soon, Scope. Our chronospatial destination is at hand.
We have seconds until our pursuers emerge. This time, tear us all. Fire as much as you'd like.
Hey, great job dodging those shots.
I'm not psychic, you little.
Argue later. Cheetor, return fire.
Weapons are non-responsive. They must have got lucky with that sneak attack. Nothing I can do. We'll have to physically inspect for damages to fix them.
I need something better than that.
I have an idea, but no one's going to like it. Especially Rat Trap.
Oh no, you don't mean...
They're pushing us toward the planet.
Waspinator, free the ship.
Can't. Damage from impact coupled with research ship's velocity and planet's gravity means we're going down.
Thanks. Now would be a good time to pull up.
Don't you think I know that? I can untangle us from the other ship, but no matter what I do, we're still going to crash. Optimus, I'm sorry.
And a crash would surely destroy the protoform pods, killing the sparks they carry. I can't let that happen. They'll be safe in orbit at least, no matter what happens to us. With luck, they'll make their way to the surface one day. Maybe we'll even be alive to greet them.
System online.
Running diagnostic.
Crew in stasis lock.
Urgent repairs required.
Alert! Toxic levels of energon radiation present in environment.
Modifying alt modes to compensate.
Scanning for compatible options.
Scanning for compatible options.
Scanning.
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 Repairs complete.
Rebooting crew now.
Reboot complete.
Oh. Now this is interesting.
Interesting? Are you kidding? I have wings? Wings!
Well, at least someone's happy.
I don't feel any different. But this fur looks so real.
Fabricated techno-organic material of alt form matches natural organics on a molecular level. Crew has been upgraded.
Computer, why was this necessary?
Energon levels of planet are too potent. Prolonged exposure in primary mode will lead to stasis lock and eventual termination of spark. Techno-organic casings will prevent energon poisoning.
What kind of planet is this, Megatron? How could this be our destination?
Before we acquired the Golden Disc, the Science Ministry managed to decode one file. The location of a planet exceedingly rich in energon. We see now that that is true, which means whatever else is on the disc will be true as well.
Just the raw energon on this world. We would have the power to overthrow Maximal Command on Cybertron. And there's more on the disc. We'll be unstoppable.
Precisely. Yes. This world is rich in energon, and it will be ours. But before we can overthrow the Maximals of our home world, we must first deal with the ones who followed us and caused us to crash. We survived that crash, and until I see their corpses with my own eyes, it only makes sense to believe that they did as well. We have enemies here on this little planet. Enemies we will eliminate. A new war has come, my friends, and this time, it is ours to win. Yes!
Everything's going according to plan.
Don't mind if I do.